Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. I hope you're having a fabulous day wherever in the world you are. So today we have a new package from Born Pretty. I also have a couple of items that I purchased from Born Pretty as well, so I will go ahead and swatch those and show them to you during this video as well. So these were very well packaged, y'all. But I was surprised that they weren't in a box. And then I got to reading the description, and it said that they're actually purchased individually and not really as a set. So I've got these, and I also have this that I purchased, this that I purchased, and this that I purchased. So we'll check those out along the way. I'm going to go ahead and take the seals off of here, off camera, and then we'll be back to take a look at everything. So, be right back. Okay, so we do have one bottle that was damaged in shipping. And you see, hopefully it'll still be usable. I'm going to have to contact the company, my representative, and let them know and see what they want to do. Thankfully, this is the same one that I purchased. So, I'm not out of color. It's just that this bottle was damaged. And this bottle that I bought was not damaged. So even if it's not replaced, we're still good. I still have a bottle of this. So we will set this one to the side until I talk to my representative and see what she has to say. The other thing is that is the only bottle of gel polish that I have ever received that has been damaged like that. And it's not the packing or the packaging. It is how USPS handled my package. So keep that in mind, folks. When you get damaged products, it's usually not the fault of the company. It is the fault of the shipping company. So let me be right back. I am doing some canning today. I got my pressure canner going in the kitchen. So I will be back and forth taking care of that. Okay, so I have all of my little things, and we got a cat eye magnet. We got a brush for the gel, liner gel, and a stick to stir that up. I have already painted 6 of these black so that we don't have to waste time doing that. And then 2 of them we're going to leave clear for the liner gel and the painting gel. So let's check these out. I may put on some music while I swatch these. I may not. I'm not sure yet. A lot of you know I've just been through some stuff and I'm still a little shaken up. So anyway, let's start with this one. And this is the second bottle of the one that was broken. I did put this one aside. So I'm not sure if that one will be any good or not. Anyway, this is the Rainbow Waterlight Cat Magnetic Gel 59708. Now, all of these gels are 10 milliliter and they are $3.99 a piece on the website. So let's go ahead and take a look at this. This looks like silver. And this is supposed to be rainbow, so we will see if it's rainbow. Now, I will do one layer on camera, and I'll probably do a second layer to this design, because I'm actually going to do a design on these swatch sticks this time. So, because I just want to see how these look. And I'll do the second one off camera. So, y'all, I'm having a day. I'm going to fix that. So let's go ahead and activate this. And you see how well that activates. Now, I will say, this is not a Born, I think this is a Born Pretty magnet. This part isn't, but this part is. And see, it activates really well. I'm just going to play with it for a minute. And we'll go down here and and y'all, these are Cateyes, so yeah, of course you're gonna see me playing with them. And I am gonna do the little, I guess it's the, I'm planning on doing, it's the double Frenchy design. So there is that one. And I'm gonna go ahead and get that cured. And then we have the second one, which is Rainbow Waterlight Cat Magnetic 59708. Not sure what color it is. And as always, I always try to show you the ingredients and the directions on the back of the bottle. So that is that. And y'all, I always say, almost in every video, wear gloves. All of these polishes have acrylates in them. They may not have HEMA necessarily, but pretty much all polishes, gel polishes, have some sort of acrylate in them. So always wear your gloves, because even if it's not HEMA, there are other acrylates, and other acrylates can still cause allergies, even if it's not exactly HEMA. And we don't want any allergies, and pretty much anybody can be allergic to anything, any chemicals, anything. It's just the way it is. So be safe, be careful, and always wear your gloves, no matter what product you're working with. So anyway, we're gonna do a little, that is, it looks kind of like a gold. So let's get that cured. And next up is number 597085. That's 1, and that's 2. And this is a gorgeous blue. It's almost like a baby blue, or like a light lake blue. Ooh, that is pretty. And these would probably be beautiful under any colors or over any colors, but I'm just doing black today just so that you can get a good idea of the color. And you see how well that activates. Super quick activation. And y'all, magnets matter. Not all magnets are created equal. So make sure you have a good quality magnet, because you may not be too happy if you find a magnet that, sometimes if you get a bad magnet, your Cateyes won't work. And then there are some Cateyes that just aren't good. So these seem to be super reactive and beautiful. And I don't know if you can see it, but I can see that rainbow in there. So let's go to the next one. And this is 59708, number 3. Ooh, and that's a really pretty pink. Almost like a baby pink. Oh, that is gorgeous. You know, I'm not a huge pink person, but I'd say over the last year, pink has kind of grown on me. And, you know, all my life, I've just not been a big pink person. But wow, some of these pink polishes are just absolutely gorgeous. I'm just getting it activated. And activating it, it just means that I'm getting those metal particles in there moving around. Ooh, I can really see the rainbow in this one. I don't know if you can see the rainbow on camera, but I definitely can see it in person. And sometimes the camera doesn't pick up little subtleties like this. The rainbow is very subtle, but it is there. So that's the pink. And then we have Rainbow Magnetic Gel 59708, number 6. And yeah, I did do these out of orders, but so I apologize for that, but it's all good. We don't necessarily have to do everything in order all the time. And this is a kind of a purpley pink. It is still pink, but it's got tones of purple in it too that I can definitely see. Let's activate it. And I want to just give you a tip. So I'm going to use this. So if you ever do a design, let's say you do a design like that and you don't like it, you can always take your polish brush. You don't necessarily need to put more polish on it, but you can just wipe it down like that and it will, I got a hair, and it will enable you to start over again. I'm going to activate these. I'm going to do a little different design on this one. So there you can see that. And then next we will do 59708, number 4. Ooh, and this one is purple. That is a gorgeous purple. So I just wanted to mention, in case my video is doing it, I dropped my phone the other day, and so the camera has been kind of acting a little weird and getting randomly blurry, and yeah, so if it does do that, I apologize in advance, but sometimes, you know, you just kind of have to go with it. It's not like I can just go and buy a new phone whenever. I'm just doing a little design here. I'm just going to go ahead and do it like that. There you go. And I'm just going to do the second part of those designs off camera. So while those are curing, let's check out these liner gels. Y'all, I'm excited about these because I really don't have much in the way of liner gels. I think I only have like one set of glitter ones. They're not the greatest, so I don't hardly ever use them. So this is metallic silver, and wow, that is metallic. So let's go ahead. I'm going to do a thick line. I'm not doing anything special. It doesn't have to be perfect. I just want to get the gist of kind of what this color looks like. And if you've never used metallics before, keep in mind that you have to let them sit for a few minutes, or at least a few seconds before you cure them, to make sure that they take on all the shine that they can possibly take on. So that is the silver. And I went ahead and cured that, and now we're going to do the gold. Ooh, that is a pretty gold. You see how full those bottles are? It's one thing nice about Born Pretty is their bottles are always super full. I'm just going to do little line there. And you can use these across the whole nail if you want, and that's what I'm doing here, showing you how to do that. Now, you want to make sure it's very thin. I think I've got it a little thick here, but that's okay. These are swatches, and these are not going on anybody's nails. So if it wrinkles a little bit, it's really not going to be a huge deal. But try to keep them as thin as you can. And again, let it sit for a minute or two. One, it will level out, and let that one level out, but that's okay. Okay, so always make sure that you are stirring up your metal or any of your gel paints before you use them, just so if you don't, and they start, because they will separate, particles will fall to the bottom, whatever. If they do separate, they don't work correctly, and you could have a problem with them not curing, or part of it curing, or whatever. So just make sure you make a note of always stirring up any kind of gel pots. And there you go. I don't know if you can see that rainbow in there, but I can see it. It is very slight, at least in this light. But I'm going to go ahead and cure this for 2 minutes, and then I will be right back to do a second layer. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and do a second layer now. And I just want to see, oh yeah, this is nice. This right here would be absolutely gorgeous for doing like glass nails. If you didn't want to use the powder chromes. That's why I got this, because I don't always want to use powder chrome. Sometimes I just want to use like a painting chrome, and it'll give pretty much the same effect, but it's not quite so hard to deal with sometimes, because when you do powder chromes, you got to make sure everything, there's no lumps, there's no bumps, that everything is super smooth. And sometimes I just don't want to deal with that. Sometimes I just don't want to worry about being perfect. Okay, so there is a second coat, and let's go ahead and cure that. Now, I will say, this, don't go around smelling your gel polishes as a general rule, because you just never know. Fumes can trigger allergies just the same as having chemicals actually touching your skin or on you. So keep in mind, fumes can also cause allergies. So just be aware of that and make sure that you're being safe. So I'm going to clean my brush here. And I am cleaning my brush in acetone, y'all. I know a lot of you clean your brushes in alcohol, but I have found with these particular brushes that I have that cleaning them in alcohol just isn't sufficient, that when I do that, my brush will actually get hard. And even if I've got the cap on, they still get hard. So I found it's just better for me to clean them in acetone and just be done with it. They just clean more thoroughly for me. So I'm going to go ahead off camera and do a second layer on these cat's eyes. So I can just do kind of dye, and I'll do that off camera. And I'll also do the top coat off camera, and then I will show you the final results. So this is everything we swatched today. The super laser gel, the gold and silver chrome liner gels, and the 6 Waterlight rainbow magnetic gels. And here you go. And I'm loving all of this rainbow going on here. I don't know how much of it you can see, but wow, I absolutely am loving it. So I hope you have a fabulous day. And if you want any of these, check out Born Pretty, and I will try to link links and my discount code for some coins off in the description box. Hope y'all have a fabulous day. Bye-bye.